First, you need an airtight container. I'm running my tub onto the hot water part so I do not have to warm it up in here. Hi, Johnny. Uh-oh. Johnny says, uh-oh, spaghetti-o. So I'm going to get 1 cup and a half of warm water, but you should be able to put your hands in there that it's not burning. If you're able to do that, then you go ahead. Where's my yeast? Yeah, right here. I have active dry yeast. You can use the fat setting. They're all the same. You go. Oh, get up. You go ahead like, oh my God. Yeah, I did it. You throw in your yeast. This is 2 teaspoons of yeast. 2 teaspoons of yeast. Perfect. Hi, Johnny. How are you? And you go ahead and add. We got no sugar because someone used everything for us. So we gotta be fast. I have here my sugar. Use 1 teaspoon of sugar. And we're gonna go and use salt. I don't know. I like to use the pink Himalayan salt because they said that's the best salt for you. Use 1 teaspoon of salt. Then we mix this mixture together just like this. Just like this. You mix it. Make sure the yeast has dissolved. Just like this. Then you go ahead and cover it up. And you let it sit. I'm gonna put it in the microwave so it has a warmer place. You let it sit for 5 minutes tops. And today I'm gonna be making my mixture in a KitchenAid. Instead of kneading it in my hand, this is gonna take me literally 10 minutes to finish everything. So first, we have here our all-purpose flour. This is Great Valley all-purpose flour, and it's very good, just like the regular pizza dough. But if you get like a specified pizza dough flour, you can use that. It's gonna make your dough beautiful. But for now, I've been using this ShopRite brand, and it makes the best pizza as well. So it's all-purpose. Make sure you get all-purpose flour. It makes everything. It makes cookie. It makes pizza. Everything. And I have here my measuring cup. You're gonna go ahead and measure 1, 2. This pizza is gonna taste good. This dough, 3. I'm using 3 cups of dough and flour. This pizza dough should make 2 large pizzas. If you let it rise properly, but if you don't let it rise properly, it can actually make probably 1.5 large pizza, or maybe 1 large with a little bit. So the key is to make your dough rise properly so you can have as much as you want to have. So I'm grabbing my spoon back Hello, everybody.
Uh-oh.
I'm gonna get a measurement of
I got
1 teaspoon, excuse me,
Uh-oh.
and another teaspoon of Hamil something salt. What is wrong with that? Then we can use this machine like this on the lower sand to mix it up. Make sure everything is nicely mixed and incorporated. You mix it totally and make it everything mixed up. Make sure everything mixed up beautiful. Yep. Our yeast is fermenting or is rising. That is a beautiful thing. I'll make sure it's right. You have to have the right combination of water, warm water, and the right combination of the exactly amount of yeast you want to use. So I'm gonna go ahead and shut this. It's mixed all the way, and let's fill this sugar container because there's no sugar in it. Whilst we wait for the yeast to rise. You can start by prepping the yeast maybe 10-20 minutes earlier before you start. It makes this dough should be done in like tops is 10 minutes because you don't want to over knead it with the machine.
A 6-way or something? Power strip?
I think I have a 6-way here. Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh, Daddy interrupted, right?
Hi.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. God.
Uh-oh.
Your stuff falling in my... Grabbing stuff top here. So we filled up the sugar. We're gonna put it where sugar goes, and we're gonna put this where glass goes. Back here, and we still have a little bit of sugar, so I'm going to cover it up and put it away as we're waiting for our yeast to rise. It shouldn't be long from now. Once it starts to bubble, I've seen a lot of pizza makers saying that you have to let it sit for at least 10 minutes, but after 5 minutes, if it's risen, it's activated. I think in the last year, I made a ton of pizza that I know every tricks and every balance to make pizza quick and easier. And we're gonna move our KitchenAid mixer back right here, and we have to wait a little bit for our dough. And whilst we're waiting, let me move it back.
Maybe we should put that round table in that corner. There's a lot on top of that.
Oh, where's the round table? It's downstairs. It's in the basement.
Right? What do you think?
Put it there for now. If we have to move it, we move it.
I forget.
Why?
Well, I wanted you to look at it, see.
Oh, look at it. Like, you didn't say look. You said maybe we should put...
What do you think?
Forget it. Like, you didn't Johnny, if you come in this kitchen again, you're going to be in big trouble, okay?
Who?
I said Johnny.
What are you doing in the kitchen, John?
He got the powder on. Finally, we're getting Wi-Fi. It's been a 3 weeks long waiting for Wi-Fi, and finally. And as we're waiting, I'm gonna oil my pan with olive oil. This is extra virgin olive oil. You want to use the good sauce. And I'm going to coat my just like this. You want to coat the whole thing. Let it coat. And once you put it in your dough, you can just let it coat more. But I'm going to cover it up. And we're going to check on our yeast. So it's been what? Probably 5 minutes. This is how your yeast should look like, and it should smell fermented, just like this. So we're gonna go ahead and start making our pizza. So let's push this back here. We're gonna start mixing up. Let me put it, and you have to put it on the slow to make sure it mixes up properly again, because it's been sitting. Make sure it is mixed, and just like this, your yeast was all activated, and you start putting a little bit, excuse me, you start putting a little bit of the yeast at a time. You can go for a softer dough or a stiffer dough. It just depends on what you like. You just kneading it on the lower set of the speed, so and at this point you can add in your olive oil as well. This yeast mixture, 1.5 cups of water makes 4 cups, but I made 3 cups. And if I feel like the dough is more looser, I can add the extra cup of the flour to make it more stiffer for my like. And at this point, I think the dough is stiffer, so I'm gonna go with the extra cup. So you make 4 cups. 4 cups of your pizza dough is perfect for 1.5 cups water mixture of your active rice. So this is my extra cup. I'm gonna go ahead and then dump it a little bit at a time. Once I add the rest of the flour, I can go ahead and add the rest of my yeast. All good now, and let's make the mix very beautiful. I'm not gonna work this dough with my hands or anything. I'm just gonna use the spatula because I do not want to be messy today. That's why I'm using the KitchenAid mixer to make this dough. So it's on the lower set of the speed, so it can take its time and work it, knead it. And I'm gonna shut it for a second, and I'm gonna bring it out just like this. It's beautiful though. I think I over measured my water, so it made it more looser. That tiny bit difference makes it a whole different process, but it's pizza dough, and it's still gonna make the pizza taste amazing. It's like how you're kneading it and it's stickier. You go ahead and sprinkle the flour on top to make it not stickier. That's what I'm doing here. Like I use my hand not full just to make sure the dough is not stickier. So it's all together now. This is how you want your dough. And let me tell you, you do not want to over knead this dough because it's not gonna be what you're looking for. It's still like sticky, stretchy. Let's turn it off and check again. Beautiful. Beautiful. I'm gonna make it go for a minute. Then we can put our inner the oil for it to rise for 2 hours. And after 2 hours, you can make your pizza. My mother-in-law is in love with my pizza because I made the sauce and everything, so. And she's gonna be here in 20 minutes. Just let it go for a little bit more longer and more olive oil. So at this point, I put in 3 teaspoons of olive oil, and that's all you need for your pizza once you make it little. I think my pizza is stretchy enough, so now I can work it with my hand. Beautiful. It's so heavy, trying to balance it. And I'm gonna oil my hand with some olive oil. It's in the coat closet. I told you, Grandma is here. Now that our dough is ready, just like this, we're gonna work it with our hand and fold it. The pizza dough is nice and perfect how we want it. Just like this. It should fold. And we're gonna leave it to rise for 2 hours, just like this. So thank you so much for watching my pizza dough recipe. This is how you make your perfect pizza dough. So thank you for watching, and we're gonna put this in a warm place or you can leave it on the counter for 2 hours and it's gonna do its thing. It's gonna rise and fluff up. I wish I can wait till the 2 hours or rewind the 2 hours and make it rise faster so you guys can see how it looks. But when I'm making the pizza, I'm gonna definitely record and put part 2 of making pizza dough, how it turns out. So I'm gonna promise you guys I'm gonna bring you that video soon. Stay tuned and thank you for watching, and I'm gonna come back live for our breakfast because our mother-in-law is here. My mother-in-law is here, and we're gonna make a huge breakfast, pancake and eggs. See you later.